We're going to log into the application. We've already entered in our driver number. We also need to enter in our password. And we're going to ensure that the little box is checked to reset all data. And so we're going to say yes. And what that does is that makes sure that we get all the latest information from the mainframe. That tone indicates that we received some information, so we're going to open up new orders. And there's our new orders for today. Next, on this particular route, we're going to accept the stores that we're running today. And as you can see, these stores are 10 o'clock in the morning and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're going to accept the 10 o'clock stores. We're going to highlight the store and press accept. And we're going to say yes on each one of the 10 o'clock stores. Accept. Yes. Highlight the store, accept, yes. Highlight the store, accept, yes. And you'll note now that you have 4 stores in the open box, which are now all the 10 o'clock stores. Now we are at the hub and we are collecting the packages that we're going to be delivering. So we're going to highlight the store. In this case, it's Phillipsburg. And we're going to add packages from the hub to Phillipsburg. When you touch packages, you'll see that there's a line item that says pieces, the number of pieces you have. We're going to add edit, and then we're going to add the packages. So for Phillipsburg, we're going to highlight the pieces, and we're going to say that we picked up 9 pieces total at the hub. So we're going to tap the bar until we get to the number 9. Now we have 9. We're going to say done and OK, and then use our back arrow to get back to the main screen so that we can continue on and entering packages to the next store. So we're going to continue on and add the pieces that we received from the hub to the next store. The next store is Washington. So we're going to highlight Washington, hit packages, add edit, and for Washington we're going to have 2. So we're going to highlight the pieces and add until we hit the number 2. We say done and OK. Use the back arrow. And the same with Hackettstown. Packages, add edit, and there's 6 packages for Hackettstown. So we're going to highlight pieces, add until we get to the number 6. We're going to say done, OK, and back arrow. The last store we have here is the hub at Belvedere. Now we're not delivering to the hub because we are at the hub, but we have a package in there that we're going to take out and say that we have no packages for Belvedere. And there is a minus button that allows us to do that. So we take the piece out, we say done, OK, and use our back arrow. Now we're ready to continue on to our stops. Now, this is how we depart the hub. On the bottom of your screen, there is Arrive Scan. We're going to select the store, Arrive Scanned. We're going to say OK and depart. Notice that the store turned green. We want to do that with all our stores. Highlight, Arrive Scan, say OK, and depart. Highlight, Arrive Scan, OK, and depart. Highlight, Arrive Scan, OK, and depart. Now all your stores are green and ready for you to deliver parts. So now we've arrived at the Phillipsburg store. So we're going to highlight Phillipsburg and we're going to say that we arrived. We have 9 pieces to deliver. We've confirmed that that is correct, so we're going to say OK. Now we have the screen that the management is going to sign once we've finished our deliveries. So when we're done, we say depart. A white screen comes up for the manager to come in and sign. Rob signs for us. We say next, and at the top line we enter his name. Okay, there's Rob. We say okay, we're done. And that we have any packages, we always say no. And I'll explain that a little later on. While we were at Phillipsburg, we also picked up parts for the next stop, which is Washington. So before we drive away, we're going to add those parts to Washington. So we're going to highlight Washington and enter packages, and we're going to add packages to Washington. And we picked up 7 more pieces that are going there. So we're going to count 7 times. And now we have 9 pieces that are going to Washington. We're going to say OK, done, OK, and back arrow. Now you've got additional pieces to go to Washington. Now we have arrived at Washington. So we're going to highlight Washington, and we're going to arrive at Washington. And we have 9 pieces, and we're going to say OK. When we're done delivering our pieces, we press depart, and we have somebody sign. In this case, it's Lori. And we say next. We highlight the name, and we type in Lori. Right here, Lori. Yeah. And then we say done. We always say no. While we were at Washington, we picked up pieces that are going back to the hub. There's only 2 pieces going back to the hub, so we're going to highlight the hub, which is Belvedere, highlight, touch packages, add, and then open up pieces and add 2 back to the hub. We say done, OK, and arrow back. That's the reason why we don't use the yes, no button for is there other packages to be transferred, because we enter them in manually for better accountability. Now we're at Hackettstown. Highlight Hackettstown, and we arrive at Hackettstown. We deliver the 6 pieces we have. We say OK. We go to depart, and when we depart, we have somebody sign. At Hackettstown, it's going to be Phil. So Phil signs, we press next, highlight the name bar, and type in Phil. There he is right there. Done. Phil didn't give us anything, so we're good to go. We head back to the hub. We're at the hub. We're at Belvedere now. So now we have to deliver to Belvedere. So we highlight Belvedere. We hit Arrive Scan. We have 2 pieces that we picked up for Belvedere. We say OK. When we're all done delivering our pieces, we have the management sign, and in this case, it's going to be Mike. We say Next. We highlight the name bar. There's Mike right there. We say Done and No. Now we're ready to start our afternoon run. Okay, so we're getting ready to start our afternoon run. So we go to the new work orders, and there they are. They're all the 2 o'clock runs for the same stores that we just covered. In this case, because they're all 2 o'clock, we can press the button that says Accept All. And what that means is all 4 stores are going to come into the open work orders. And now you see the open is highlighted, and all the stores have moved from the new stores to the open stores. We're also going to talk about what happens to the work orders once we've closed them. We can view those work orders, but you cannot edit them. You'll see that Belvedere got 2 packages, Hackettstown got 6 packages, Washington got 9 packages, and Phillipsburg got 9 packages. So we can look at them and see what we did, but we can't change them once they're closed. One more thing I want to show you so that you are aware is that when a store is open and you're adding packages, I've said to use your arrow back key, which is down here on the bottom. And the reason for that is when we open up a store and we're going to add or edit packages like we have here, and we say Done and OK, you'll see that on the bottom of the screen is Arrive and Depart. Do not press Arrive and Depart from this screen in the programming. Always do it from the main screen right here when we want to arrive or depart the stores. Okay, so now we've completed our route for the day. All stores have been delivered, all stores have been closed, and we're going to log out. We log out at the end of the day, so that way tomorrow when we log in, we're getting the latest and greatest information from the mainframe. So in order to log out, you backspace and you'll get the screen to pop up that says, are you sure you want to log out now? You say, yes, I want to log out, and you're all done for the day.